No. Get back on your side. Now, you belong over there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Talk Descent into Horror podcast. As always, I'm Amanda from AGP, one of your co-hosts, and our other co-host is... Yeah,
right
him. Here. Oh, my God. And your third co-host is the doggy. Oh, scruffy. So we're going back to one of our favorite things in the world, SCPs. I think this is an SCP and not really a Chihuahua. What do you think?
Well, Chihuahua starts with a C, so...
Yeah, puppy. So today we're going to look at a thing called Aftermath, an SCP film by Night Owl Productions. Ooh, what are you doing? Don't step on the keyboard. That's not how you get a pup treat. That's not how it works. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Stop playing.
Oh my lord, you scruffy puppy. Anyway. There it is. Redeem the puppy treat. Okay, we're gonna let her pick what kind. We got new puppy treats. So, do you want? Hey, do you want a bone or do you want jerky? You want the bone. Okay, down you go. Easy, careful. Bye. It's chicken jerky. It's good for her. It's actual dog treat.
I said good choice. Quit witching. Now.
So, anyway, today we are going to take a look at a film called SCP film called Aftermath. This actually premiered on YouTube on May 23rd, 2021. It's at 28,185 views, and it's from a group called Night Owl Productions.
Mm-hmm.
The description of the film is: when everything goes wrong, who are you willing to trust? How willing are you willing to go to survive? This is directed by, I'm not even trying it, Bradley Barnett, edited by David Fraser, and Sergio Andres. The rest of your name is very Spanish, and I'm going to butcher it if I try to say it.
Oh my god, can you just put the damn thing in the private chat? I'll read it for you. At least I'll try to. That's what we got.
Hey, I got Sergio right. And Andres, right? Altamiranda
and Cantillo.
Yeah, that. Sorry. I'm just one of those people, I butcher names so badly. So I don't like butchering people's names. I'm sorry.
She really does.
I really do. I'm really bad with pronunciation. It's been my flaw since I was little. That's why I came up with my own language. It works really well. Anyway, I am really excited for this. I love SCPs. I don't know anything about this film other than they're the ones who made it. It's an SCP film. It's 55 minutes long, so about an hour. It's on YouTube. And I'm really excited. I don't even know what SCP or if it's one that they came up with on their own, because we've seen quite a few films here lately where they come up with their own SCP.
Yeah. There's even a few games where they've just decided to drop in zombies and be like, okay, this one here creates zombies. Or mind controls corpses or some shit. I don't know.
Right.
So, there's a few things that are either made up, because, shit, it goes all the way up to 3,000 plus or something at this point, so you could have as many as you damn well want. That's almost original, I guess.
My question is, what if the people from SCP teamed up with the people from the backrooms, and they could put all the SCP creatures into the backrooms, and then those creatures can interact with all the creatures from the backroom? Dude, let's get that film.
So, hold on. You're saying we want to contain them in the back rooms?
Yes.
Well, now you've got a premise for a game. So, get to it.
Oh, I can't make a game. I could give you guys. I could give you all the ideas.
can go to an indie developer on Steam and be like, make the game.
Make the game. Make it happen. But I think that'd be really kind of cool. SCP.
Oh, and then get them to team up with Gemini Home Entertainment so that the whole fake people thing is actually existing. Which reminds me, we found another video.
Oh no, they have a new video out?
Yeah.
I'm already scared and
We also
terrified.
found another one too. Can't remember the name of it. I'll have to ask Trace. But yeah, there was another thing of videos. Definitely not English speaking people because the writing was terrible. But yeah, there's moments. It's very similar to some of the stuff in the Gemini Home Entertainment. Anyway, so our film.
So let's. Aftermath.
Yes.
A SCP film.
An ASC. Wait a minute. Incorrect spelling.
I have not slept in 3 days.
It's
Shut
not
up.
Spanish.
Fujifilm! Woo!
Alright, show me what you got.
No subbies. Nope. There we go. See, there you go. We could have put the foundation thing on the thumbnail after
I
all.
guess we could have. Like, I didn't want to put anything on here because I hadn't seen it. This is like total reaction for me.
What is that?
Is it just two people walking? I think it's just two people walking and the foundation watching them.
But, yeah, okay. I thought for a second that somebody had skis on. Must be the shadow. This is weird. Anyway. SCP. Doing
Aftermath.
What's your problem? The worst ones. Wait a minute, isn't this the backroom section?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Man, I'm so bored. There's just nothing to do. What do you mean there's nothing to do? I mean, we're literally going on a hiking trip right now. I'm just bored, Saxon. Like,
What do you mean there's nothing to
I
do?
feel like the only thing
Where can you go?
excited is if the world ended or something.
Wait. I'm sorry. The only thing exciting for you is if the world ends or something?
Yeah.
Phil, is that you? Did you play that part? Because that sounds like
No, because I would be a little bit more imaginative than that.
You're so picky, man. I swear. I should punch you.
Wait, that's being picky?
You know,
Really?
What you really need is a damn girlfriend. I mean, what about Sarah? Sarah? There's no way in hell Sarah's coming for you, man. You have a chance.
So, hold on.
I
Is
definitely
he
have a
bored
chance.
with life in general or just the car ride? Because I don't understand it.
I don't.
You could do anything you want. Not in this fucking car, I can't.
In
man.
my guessing of this is he's kind of just bored with life in general. It's like, dude, we're going hiking. No, I need the world to end.
Set
Okay.
your beard on fire. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
You don't. You don't
Live
forget that.
dangerously, man.
Hey, how's Danny doing? I thought she was coming with us. Oh, speak of the devil. Just got a message from her.
Speak of the devil,
Stupid me,
here she is trying to
Get
hitchhike.
out
The
of my
dumb
face,
bastard.
I'm driving, dude. Oh, shit!
Well, you got your wish, asshole.
Well, not really. The world didn't come to an end.
How do you know?
But the car came to an end. Got some CIA helicopters. Where are the trucks?
Where the hell are you? Because that's not
Fake
an
smoke.
American
We got
license
fake
plate.
smoke. Why don't I wind it back? That's not an any license plate. That's just made up.
Okay. How am I supposed to know? I know you guys have weird license plates over on that side of the planet.
I'm pretty sure they have a state on them.
Or country.
Yeah, something that had no identifiable marks except for the numbers and letters.
So do we get to see what happened? Because right now it looks like you guys lost control because of texting and driving.
Come on, man. Come on.
There's no damage to the car. And they're in repair. Okay, cool.
Guess they weren't wearing their seatbelts and they slammed their faces into the dashboard.
Well, he did, anyway. Because he's a klutz. I can hear a siren.
Yeah, I heard one too.
What kind of siren?
Let's go. You're fine. Hey, look at me. You alright? It sucks. You're alright.
Okay. What is...
Don't worry about it.
What the hell did he get his eye on?
I don't know. That injury makes no sense to me.
Out there. We gotta go.
Unless he was looking at his friend when he smashed his face. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I don't know, but it looks like he popped the... I don't know. Because it doesn't look like he... I could see like maybe his forehead being busted open, leaking into his eye, maybe his eye getting bruised. I just don't see a cut on his eye, or maybe it's supposed to be his eyebrow that got cut. I don't know. Now the guy's broken nose, that makes sense.
Yeah, if the guy was looking forward when he went to the thing, he would have. But yeah, would have been straightforward and smashed his face, not just an eye.
Right, and from the way that the driver was acting, because you saw him do this, get that phone out of my face. It didn't look like he turned, unless he did it like this, but he kept looking. So maybe he did slam it up against the steering wheel or something, or maybe something came up and cut him. I don't know.
Anyway,
hang in there. We'll be fine.
The plane, boss. The plane.
Wait, hold on. Why is there applause?
Good subtitles. Yeah, boy.
It's just fucking.
Come on.
Okay, cool.
Come on. Okay, Saxon? Just come on.
I'll be honest, the guy with the eye injury should be like more bleh than the guy with the nose injury, in my opinion.
We gotta go. We gotta talk.
I just wonder what he saw that obviously he didn't see, because he's like, it's total chaos out there. And we heard the explosion, but we didn't see anything.
Yeah,
but he obviously...
Hold on, if it's total chaos, then why is nothing happening here?
Yeah, I don't see like fires or anything in the background. We saw the 2 helicopters, we saw the plane, but if it was total chaos, we would have seen a hell of a lot more. You're not hearing anything except for that one little bit of siren. You don't see any damage to the car. We don't know what happened. But the guy's obviously panicked because he's not even like calling the cops, calling his insurance or anything like that. He just grabbed his shit, grabbed his friend and said, we got to go, and we got to go now. I mean, you didn't even get to see a cross burning from a demon interaction, so.
Yeah.
We play a lot of Phasmophobia.
She's excited, apparently. Anyway, moving on.
I finally figured out how to use those crucifixes. Yes, I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, okay. Video. Let's see what's happening.
Nice bruising on the nose,
Saxon, my phone. It's Danny. Answer the call.
Wait, hold on. Is that a house over there?
Yeah.
Why the... Why wouldn't you check the fucking house then? It doesn't make any sense.
I will say though, the bruising on the nose looks nice.
Saxon.
Yeah, see, there's a help right there.
It's down.
Also, hold on.
Where's the rest of the road?
Hold on. It sounded like they crashed. So what? Did they drive like almost into that house and then turn into rock? Because that doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah, there's no road. They were on a paved road. Did they go down the hill and crash?
I don't know. Just continue.
Because that's obviously a dead end where the house is.
Mm-hmm.
Saxon. My phone. It's Danny. Answer the call.
My phone.
Hello?
Cut the commercial. Can you get that?
SCP Site 81, over.
Okay.
Roger, this sort of it's copy over. Marcus 3, what's your ETA over?
Meanwhile, on planet Earth.
We need visual transmission coordinates 36.94125 and 126.967994. Sending left transmission. Roger that. Site 81.
Where the hell are you guys? I've been trying to call you guys for the past 2 hours. It's chaos everywhere. People in the streets and soldiers are everywhere.
We crashed into the back roads.
Are you guys okay? God, I've been so worried about you guys. Everything is happening so fast and people are losing their goddamn minds out here.
Can I see chaos?
Do you know what happened?
I have no clue.
I was gonna say they're tracking them, but there's nothing going on around that either.
Danny, what's going on? Are you okay?
There are soldiers in front of my house shooting at something. They're trying to evacuate us, but I don't know what's happening now, dude. I'm so scared.
Danny, stay calm. You're gonna be alright, okay? Go through your back door and get out of the house. Fill the backpack up with everything you may need and get out of there. We didn't go too far from town. We'll meet you at the tunnel.
Wait, what tunnel?
Remember the first time we got drunk? That tunnel.
Yeah, I know what tunnel you're talking
The
about.
tunnel that went into that neutral zone. It's the back rooms.
The null zone.
Yeah, that's neutral.
I was agreeing with you.
Okay, so what happened to the chaos?
I see no chaos. And I'm still wondering where this is supposed to be.
I saw I'm not entirely sure which one, but there was kanji written over there on some of those signs.
We're close anyway. You hear that? Oh shit, we gotta move. The tunnel's close. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Are you guys alright?
We're fine, Carol. Are you alright?
I'm okay, just scared about what's going on.
Do you know what happened?
I don't know. There was an explosion, and then soldiers came, and then they were trying to evacuate us, and I got separated from my parents, and then I just called you.
You'll be fine. What did you bring? Let me check.
And
Alright.
there's subtitles.
You mind, Danny?
You'll be fine. What is your brain?
Oh,
Thanks, mine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You alright?
I'll be okay. Are you okay though?
As long as you are.
Eamon, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Just a bit of blood in these wipes. I hope I'm out.
Did you
Wow, the bruising on your nose disappeared quick, buddy.
How do we plan on getting out of here?
Just like all that chaos.
He's out of gas, sadly.
Alright, we should be fine. All we gotta do is make it through the night. Looks like we're walking then. No, we're not.
Some powerful wipes.
You good, Saxon? I'll be alright.
You look great.
Better than ever. Alright. Let's go, Danny. You have everything you need?
I think so.
Let's go. Cut the lights, let's go.
Yeah.
So we're not taking the car.
We should be fine.
And had the
We'll set
lights
up for the
working, which
night.
means the car
Nice little
works.
campfire. Bust out the tent we have in Raymond's backpacking. Then, well, we'll be okay. Yeah. Wait.
There's a figure standing in the
Oh my God.
road.
What's that? Go, 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 go! Come on, go, 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 go! Raymond, let's go! Go, go, go! Come on!
Oh no. Can he just swing it the other guy?
Yeah.
Diddy, go, go, go! Raymond, make sure she's good. Go!
What the hell? I mean, we got fake people, so what's that? Also, the road signs were definitely Asian of some sort. I just don't know one.
Neither do I. Well, that's no.
Well, the electricity's going funny. Maybe it's a Raiju.
You know, I know that I said bring the back rooms and the SCP together, but doesn't this kind of remind you of the back rooms that we just watched where the
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay.
Like I said, also fake people. It's all in there. All these tunnels. We just need to have some backward signs.
What the hell?
Okay, you guys do not have any survival skills whatsoever.
Well, I mean, that dude's already almost had a forward slap himself, so yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to help everybody real quickly. So when you're in a situation like this and you don't want to give away your position, but you need the fire, you dig a pit and you put the fire in the pit so the glow from the fire doesn't wham out into the open.
Okay, well, remember, the dude over here wants excitement and the world to end, so maybe he just wants to
What is
die.
that? Why did it sound
Right.
exactly like you said?
Let him have it!
How come none
He's
of us
bored.
are talking about this right now? Like, tell me, why are we speaking about it?
I don't know, Danny. I don't know. But whatever it is, we need to stay away from it.
Do you think it's safe here?
I don't think it's safe anywhere.
What if it comes back?
That's why you should have dug a pit for your
That thing
fire.
is still out there, and we have nothing to
That's
defend
why they should have
ourselves
driven the
with
fucking
but the
car.
2 knives I have on me, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be
Gotta
enough.
run the damn thing over.
The phone lines are out, and we're cut off from the rest of the world. We're fucked.
Yeah, welcome to the end of the
We have
world.
to stay deep in the woods,
What rest of the
That'll be
world?
our
There's no
best
one
shot to
around.
be-
There's no chaos.
as far away from anybody or anything that could be out here.
I don't
You should go
get it.
back to where you had your car wreck where nothing was going on and use that fucking house.
I'm gonna use.
Don't worry, guys. We got this.
There's something up with Saxon, Raymond. There's something bothering him.
Yeah, could it be the fact that there's no one around
That
anywhere?
could be.
I'm
The chaos
serious,
disappeared in
Raymond.
minutes,
You know I hate seeing him like
and
this.
something was screaming
know-
at you.
You know
Like
I'm
human.
worried.
Something that looked human had your voice screaming at you. The chaos left no destruction whatsoever. And where's all the military forces?
Yeah.
Where's anybody else who didn't get evacuated?
That's my point. There should have been cars strewn all over this fucking road.
He's probably
Wherever the hell it
fine.
was. But it's like...
She's stressed out like the rest of us.
He's stressed out like the rest of us, not she.
Yeah, I know. Maybe just turn those off. They're kind of distracting.
You guys should probably get some rest.
Keep reading that and just seeing all the folds.
Stand at 10. Watch out here, just in case anyone comes. If you need me, I'll be right over there. But
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Just get some rest, Danny.
I mean, and let me point out that I do understand that this is probably a very low budget fan film and they had what they had to work with. But this is still a reaction video and I'm still going to point this stuff out. That doesn't make the film good or bad. It's just stuff that we're pointing out. Right, Fuel?
Press play.
Yeah,
Are you awake?
obviously.
Nope.
Can I sit?
Of course you can.
How are you doing?
He died.
As good as I could be.
You know I'm scared.
I know you are.
And I'm worried. And I don't want to be a burden.
I'm sorry. I know what she said. I heard it wrong.
Okay. Then why are we pausing it?
Because I heard her say, I don't want to be a virgin for some reason.
Well, I mean, that dude was screaming at you. Clearly he wanted something.
My bad.
No, hold on. I understand. This is why everybody else left. Because she was offering herself freely in the streets, and they all ran away. Anyway, continuing.
You guys are all I have right now.
I know. You guys are all I have. You and that goofball in the tent. I told you about my mom, right?
Vaguely.
The congresswoman in D.C. God, what a fucking joke. That woman didn't want me. That woman looked at me like I was the biggest mistake on the planet. I didn't even have my dad around. He was off. Always on a mission. I didn't even know his fucking name until I was 12.
Do you know you have me and Raymond?
And one good eye.
I know it's not a lot, but
And all your flashbacks from Dom.
those are all I have. And I want to see my parents.
Oh wait, wrong movie.
I don't want to die. I'm scared.
Listen to me. Listen to me, Danny. I promise you, you're gonna make it out of this alive. I promise you that I'm gonna get you out of this. Just, please, just keep it together.
What about you?
Danny, we all.
What about Raymond?
Oh, fuck, leave him here. Let's go.
All we can do is hope that we make it out. Otherwise, we're done. We can't start freaking out now.
Make it out of what is going on?
I can't even see out of this fucking eye anymore.
You have it bandaged up. Of course you can't see out of it. Needs to heal.
I know. But I'll get you through this. I'll get you through this.
Thank you for the look, miss.
Hey, miss.
Wow, is it me or is... Okay, never mind. Some of these scenes just freeze up really bad.
Saxon, wake up.
Wait.
Come on.
Okay.
Fine.
Clearly, you're not okay.
We gotta get moving. We've lost too much daylight. Clearly, you can't accept help, can you? Fuck you. Grab your stuff. Let's go.
Hey, Saxon. Look what I found while packing up.
Is that an eye patch?
It's an eye patch.
It happens to have an eye patch. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Now I've got cool headgear. Channeling his inner shaft. One not so dead soldier.
He is now.
Okay then.
Try anything and you're dead before you hit the ground.
Okay. Just calm down.
And I think he's giving you a lurk too.
Thank you for the lurk, miss.
Hey! Hold the fuck down!
Whoa, how'd you learn to do that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The same old man taught me some stuff before he passed. What are you guys doing right now?
We just got into a car crash, so we were just warming up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Raymond. This is Danny, and that's Saxon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay,
You know
are
what
you having
happened?
trouble hearing any of this? Because
I had to turn my headset way up.
yeah, because the sound keeps going
In and
it's
out.
normal. It's normal, but then when they move the camera, it changes.
Give or take about 24 hours. Much longer, we'll all be dead, I'd say.
Oh. We better get moving. Saxon, what should we do?
Yeah, you're right. Go grab that vest over there, see what else you can find, right? Get whatever you have off of them. Our best course of action is probably to move towards the Air Force Base, probably past that ridge, maybe 10, 20 miles. I don't know if they're holding up out there, but that's probably the only place we could go.
You kidding me? That's a suicide mission.
Yeah? Well, how about I drop you right here?
If you're gonna shoot me, shoot me.
Hey, okay. Let's just get the armor on, okay?
Okay. So we've got one eye with the big gun.
Take this and keep it on you. You'll know when to use it if anything happens. I don't trust this guy one bit. Just don't say anything, all right?
Oh no, considering he shot some dude.
It's okay.
Not what he said.
armor is jacked up pretty good right now. My fault, though. My fault.
I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. It wouldn't have hit me even if hell froze over.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? Are you some sort of secret agent? You're a bad eye. You wouldn't be able to make it to the Boy Scouts if you tried.
Let me tell you something, Eric. That's even what your dumb little fucking name is. I may be blind in this eye, but I can see pretty damn well. And let me tell you something. The others might be surprised with your little show back there, but I don't buy it for 1 minute. You don't just take down a soldier like that with no training. You're hiding something.
You want me to write my credentials on the name tag, huh?
It'd be nice.
It was self-defense. You wouldn't know it.
Doesn't matter what it was. All that matters is
Was
that
it self-defense?
you
He was
killed
already
people.
injured
You have
and
to live with
dying.
that.
Tell me, when you lost your eye, did you get hit in the head too?
I'd wish, so I wouldn't have to see your ugly little face.
You know, you want to talk survival and all this and that. How far are you willing to go?
As far as it takes, Eric. Yeah, sure. Let's go up ahead. We'll find a place. After you, sweetheart. You can move that little pretty behind forward.
You know, you want to talk like an alpha, but it sounds like you're taking command from her.
You might. Who knows?
Are there more important things to be talking about other than your little banter?
No, clearly not.
This whole situation is surreal. Everything's been happening so fast. I don't even know if my parents are okay.
This guy over here
even
with
know
no
if they're,
fucking emotions whatsoever.
you
He has no idea how to
alive.
fill the lines.
Yeah.
During
Hey
this
man,
chaos,
you gotta wake
my
up.
parents got evacuated, so they should be fine, which means maybe your parents did too.
See, at least she looks kind of worried.
I mean, my parents were on base, so I guess maybe you're right. They're strong people, so I'm sure wherever they're all, they will be
Out
fine.
of the four,
Luckily, my
she's
sister,
the best
she
at the acting.
left to college a week ago. So
Also, what the
I
fuck
wonder
is
if
he
she
doing?
knows
He's
what's
just
going
throwing
on.
food.
Yeah.
So wait.
Way to go. Way to waste your supplies.
Well, during the evacuation, I got separated from my parents.
What's wrong with that one? Oh, it's got a hair on it.
I don't give a shit. Let it hit the ground.
Oh my god,
As long
it's
as
a
it
fucking
isn't.
joke woman.
Been stuck with them.
Jesus.
How about you, Ray? You want some Cheez-Its?
Well, I was going on a camping trip with Saxon, and
See, now she's bored and
saw
waiting for the
explosion,
end.
the blinding flash of lights, and we ended up crashing.
Okay, again, I understand that this is probably some student film or something like that, but seriously, this should be panned out so we can see all three of them. This panning back and forth, irritating.
The car, and
Also,
we were out for maybe a good 2 to 3 hours. I really can't remember. My
they're not
memory's very
concerned
hazy
about
of
the
inside.
chaos that's no longer
But
happening.
the only thing I do remember is just Saxon pulling me out of the car and us calling Danny.
You weren't calling Danny. Danny called you.
Crash, eh? Is that how, you know, you...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't talk about it.
Also, what did he say about the flashing lights? What flashing lights?
I'd be too if I lost an eyeball.
There was that the fade out. I guess was the big white light he's talking about.
I didn't see any light. All I heard was the bang.
Saxon, the radio!
What the fuck are you doing all the way up there?
Way home.
Whiskey 1-1, take towards the Everpass for extraction. ETA 50 mics. Over. We lost contact at the primary objective. Overlord and designated MSKA. Over.
Did you hear the reference?
Nope. I can't hear a damn thing. I keep turning this up and down, and I can't hear that jack shit.
Whiskey 1-1, take towards the Everpass for extraction. ETA 50 mics. Over.
Yeah, I can't hear a damn thing.
Hold on.
We lost contact at the primary objective. Overlord and designated
Overlord has designated them as MIA. He just referenced
Yeah, okay. Overlord.
a really good SCP film, by the way, people.
What was that?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get moving. There's probably a helipad somewhere near here. We gotta go. Grab your stuff. Come on.
there's probably a helipad somewhere near here. You're in the fucking woods. Weren't you supposed to be going to an airbase? Of course, that'll have a helipad. Go
Here's
there.
my thing. What is this guy? I mean, I get it, and I know there are people that, you know, oh my gosh, something's going wrong. Here comes the military. Military's bad. But there's been nothing about his character that would make him go, oh no, Danny, pack up your stuff. Don't go find the military guys and get evacuated with everybody else. No, grab your stuff and come meet with us because your chances with us are going to be better than with the military guys. There's nothing within his background to say that he shouldn't like the military or whatever.
That's because none of them have a fucking background.
What the fuck's this shit?
I don't know. Where did he get the gas mask from? Did the dead guy have one of those? I don't remember.
Okay, it's not one of them. So they're about to run into somebody else, I guess.
I thought that was the eye patch dude, because where is he?
He's in the back.
Oh, where is he?
Danny, stop!
See?
And now Danny's dead. Too bad.
Danny!
You were the best actor here so far.
You fuck!
Okay.
Cool.
Also, dude, you should have warned people about the flashing lights. So warning everybody, I did not know this was coming, so warning from here on out, if you experience any type of epilepsy or anything due to flashing lights, please be advised, there's flashing lights. You actually have to do that by law. Because some people can have seizures from this stuff.
Burn in hell, motherfucker.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Dude.
Where are the bullet holes?
Hey, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Get off me.
Dude, come on. Let's go.
Come here. Come here. We're not leaving here. Take this.
He doesn't trust him, but he gives him a gun. Okay,
We have to go, but we made it to where we could bury her outside of the woods.
This is what a field looks like. Also, how did they dig a hole? Must have shot her a grave.
The fuck do you always say that? Do you care about Danny? She just died.
Hey.
With no wounds whatsoever.
Fuck off me.
Yeah, I mean, they have that makeup and stuff for the injuries.
Don't
That
you
would have been
fucking
okay.
think for 1 second I didn't care about Danny. You and her are the only fucking thing I care about, and now I'm stuck with you and this ugly motherfucker. That girl was everything we had, and now she's gone. Everything I've done to get you here, and you're gonna bitch and moan. I'm sorry I'm not fucking crying my ass out. There's nothing we can do. You hear me? She's dead. Dead! There's nothing you or this little prickly fuck can do. So fuck you!
But I'm so bored, man.
Ease up a bit, man. We're gonna get you home.
I don't care about that.
Wait, we're going home now?
Danny. She's dead.
Oh my god, you are such a whiner.
If you really cared about her,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like any of these characters and I want them all to die. The only decent character is now dead. The rest of them can die. Seriously.
Of everyone here, she was the only one who cared about you.
Yeah, I don't get what's happening here.
man
Like,
over there.
this dude in the red shirt just doesn't know how to fucking act. Oh man, she's gone now.
He's not that
And I'm so
bad.
broken up about it.
He isn't good
But-
at showing his emotions.
What?
No, honey, you're the one who's not good at showing your
Why
emotions.
he tried to kill you?
He
last
is
second?
angry as fuck and you're not even doing anything. The dude next to you is literally mocking you by doing the same thing you are.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, I love the fact that they were able to get the automatic rifle. He knew already how to use it. You didn't see any kickback from it on him. I mean, if you've never used one of those before, if he's not, he should have busted his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. I've seen videos. I know. This is I don't know.
You've been up all night. You guys should probably get some rest. Tent's up there anyway.
Here, I'll dig you a bed.
You smoking me.
Seems like your little boyfriend over there is kind of mad at you.
Just mind your business before you end up in the ground again.
Also, did he just change his shirt?
They all did, because he was wearing a Calvin Klein. The eye patch guy, Saxon, was wearing a Calvin Klein shirt.
I know. That's why I said, did he change his shirt? Because a minute ago, when he threw the other guy down, he was wearing something different. So within a couple of seconds, he's already changed. I don't know why or where. There's no bags anymore. So, yeah, whatever. Oh, dude, go play on the slide.
It's the only good thing out of Resident Evil 6.
Here's the last bit of water.
Also, what happened to the guns?
Where's Eric?
He went up the hill, go to the bathroom. He's been up there a while.
Alright. I'll let you be.
Base. I'm here.
This is Saber, how copy? Overlord, this is Saber, how copy? Overlord, this is Saber, how copy? Situation is critical. I require exfil immediately.
Huh?
Asset is contained and under my control. Saxon may be a different story, though.
Wait, what?
Affirmative.
Did you just catch that?
Yeah. He said the asset.
The Saxon is a different story. So Raymond's the SCP?
Raymond. Oh, fuck's sake! Don't tell me. I'm just putting out a limb here, but he was like, "Oh man, I'm bored. I want the end of the world."
And
what happened because he was thinking of it.
He's the SCP. Oh my god, are you serious?
Let's gonna see what happens.
He's posing a bigger threat than originally
that's
thought.
correct. I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Roger that. Over out.
I knew it.
There no jack.
I should have killed you when I got the chance. God, stop! Said stop!
And there it is. Told you.
You were joking.
Oh, you didn't stop that one.
Oh yes, use your force choke. What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know. So we just skip a day, do we? Alright, cool. So, okay, my patch over here is not in the military. It's something. The other guy is, yet he can't find shit.
Wake up!
This defies all logic. It really does.
Makes no sense.
Wake up!
No.
Now talk. Tell me. Who are you? For real this time. You think I'm playing some fucking game? I don't have time for this! You either talk or I'll make you talk! So I'm gonna ask you one last time. Who are you? Alright. You're gonna play it that way, huh?
What, you gonna take his eye now?
Seriously, who is this? Makes no sense. You're supposed to be a teenager on your way to camping. You're acting like you're like some super soldier dude.
Okay, just keep going. At this point, nothing makes sense here. Okay. I mean, seriously, we had this screaming dude on the freeway not long ago.
Is that it?
Or whatever the hell that was, and
Yes,
yet
there's
has
still
absolutely
more.
no bearing on what's happened.
What the hell do you want from me? I want answers. And so far, you haven't explained the biggest one.
Focus!
We can do this all day. So tell me.
You're crazy.
Okay, can you really do it all day? I'm pretty sure you're probably out of food.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's more to this.
Is there really?
Looks like you need a little motivation.
You think I'm afraid to die?
I know you're not afraid to die. I know you get paid to. This is for him. You may not be afraid to die, but without him, it's all meaningless for you, isn't it? So talk, or he gets it.
If I tell you, they're gonna kill both of us.
Then you're fucked either way.
Listen, I don't know if you know this, but your friend there, he's not human. He's a being of unimaginable power. I'm talking world-ending, reality-breaking. The Foundation's been watching him for years, and only now does he realize what he can do. That's why they sent me. You should let me do my job before he kills all of us.
Just grab a punch. Whoa, dude. I still can't emote. Can we just shoot him and move on? Because I don't know what's going on. Just...
I did what I had to do.
I did what I saw in the movies, man. That's the only way to explain anything.
Hold on. He said he did what he had to do. Did what? It's not like he shot the woman.
Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down, all right?
You didn't do anything to
You'll
him.
be fine. Just sit down. Let's have a talk, you and me.
Because aren't you two supposed to be best friends?
Sit down.
Why? Why'd you do any of this?
Because he's not who he says he is. He's been lying to us the whole time.
Can you blame him? All you did from the start was attack and berate him. No wonder he had to defend himself. You started a fight with him and then you tortured him?
Ah! Raymond! Eric! Or should I fucking say Saber? He's some spook! He's not government! They're not here to help us! They're here to take you! That piece of shit is working for the same organization that fucking killed Danny. Listen. They're not here to save us.
The guy that killed Danny looked like some average Joe with no uniform on.
But he was wearing a gas mask.
Oh, well.
They're here for whatever it is you can do.
False joke. Hey, Raymond, what's your midi-chlorian count?
No. That doesn't make any what?
You're not that stupid, Raymond. I know you're not. God, think of everything we've seen this week. The fucking thing in the tunnel. That thing that fucking had my boy's gun. I don't even know what it was. You're not stupid. I know it makes sense in your head.
I'm just gonna leave that thing.
Actually, you know what would be better than that?
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute.
I think that covers it all right there.
You gotta go now.
Yeah, especially now that the thing just started screaming at them again.
I'm not talking about it.
The other
Saxon!
people.
No, we can't just kill him.
Yeah, we can.
Saxon,
Sure we can.
Saxon! We can't just kill him, Saxon!
Oh my god, just kill Raymond.
You're saying that about him? He betrayed us. He's the reason Danny's dead.
No, he's not.
Did you forget that? Did you forget that?
No, Saxon. We can't just kill him.
You won't do anything. I will.
Because out of nowhere, I'm Super Soldier Boy.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Saxon.
Did nobody hear the
Danny want
screaming in
this?
business?
It's your fucking problem. Come on.
Hey, Raymond, can you kill Saxon? That'd be entertaining.
Raymond,
No.
don't let the power's still on.
Raymond needs to go first because he can't fucking act. The other guy overacts. This one underacts. Oh, that's a car.
Raymond, come here.
Try
I'm gonna go
the
inside
keys.
that house over
See if
there.
you
I'm
can
gonna see
find
if there's
something.
anything in it. We're gonna hold up there for a while. If he does anything, drop him.
You don't know what the hell you're doing.
Shut up. Move in.
If he does anything, what?
Oy vey.
Okay, so did he just get freaked out by the light turning on? Because I don't understand
Mm-hmm.
what that was.
I guess.
Is he worried about the place being haunted? Maybe that's it.
I'm just gonna go with he learned how to do all of this by playing video games. That's the only explanation I have on why he knows.
Oh, no, that's not the only reason. Okay, Raymond maybe gave him special powers.
Eh,
I'm thinking of an end of the world scenario where you're this fucking G.I. Joe knockoff with an eye patch. Then all of a sudden, wham! Car accident. Chaos where there isn't any. And all the world is wondering, what?
maybe he is playing Phasmophobia. He turns off all the lights and shuts all the doors when he's done looking. See, that makes no damn sense either. If the world ended you wouldn't have water.
That's not necessarily true.
Come on, it's clear.
Okay, the water wouldn't just shut itself off. Okay, that's a misconception. Just like, why would the power still be going? If the world is ended and there's no one to run the power station.
I know.
Oh, but the power should be there. Most of it's automated. It'd only go down because the thing's not being maintained properly. And it's only been like, what, 3 days?
4 days.
Yeah, 4 days is not enough.
No, I'll deal with you later.
Don't bleed on my couch.
Water's on. I'm gonna go clean my face. Watch him.
Alright.
Just stay there.
What? Really? So how come he didn't get loose when he was on the tree?
Yes, open the curtains when you have a light on, because that makes perfect sense.
Saxon! Saxon!
Hey, never mind. How did he get the door?
Where did the chains go?
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How did he get the door open when his hands were still chained?
I don't know.
I had a Danny from the asshole.
Well, okay, well, Raymond didn't do it, but he still died. So there you go.
Technically, it's Raymond's fault because he only stopped him and not the other guy.
I don't really want to give him credit. I also have no fucking idea. Why did the other guy just run off? Wasn't he supposed to, like, you know, bring him back with him? Right. He's just gonna run off
No.
to the street.
No. And no.
You were stabbed, dude. What the hell?
And by the wheezing noises you were making, you made it sound like you got stabbed in the fucking lungs. So, no. You're going nowhere.
Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, that's what you get for looking out the window, Mom.
So you get for having the lights on in the first place. You're trying to hide. You keep the lights off.
Well, if anything, you put on the lights that are in the interior of the building. The ones that
Or you use candles.
Yeah, if you can find candles. Bingo.
Oh, that's... Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
You're gonna stop me now.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
This is so... Oh my god.
Okay, so next time, we're going to filter
Hey,
out.
Fuel?
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to start filtering what we put on here because this is definitely not SCP. This is nothing.
No, this is horrible.
It's horror, but of the wrong variety.
I'm not done with you.
Does explain why I didn't find any reaction videos to this.
Yeah, because somebody saw it and went, this is not right.
As far as it
Guess what, guys? We got the exclusive. But the only horror in this movie was the acting.
And the cinematography. And
it's literally everything, yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
the
much.
Story. Okay. The blood effects, that's pretty okay. Afterwards, the makeup, but yeah, that's about it. Maybe he's hearing voices now.
Danny, where are you? Danny? Danny?
What? See, okay, one other thing I'm not understanding. There was a fake person on the road at the start that has never resurfaced.
That could mimic his voice.
You could hear the goddamn, the screaming noises from that same creature back when they were out in the woods with the guy chained to the tree.
Well, you could hear the creature at the beginning, too. That screech was there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You can hear this thing, but you don't see anything. If they're after him, why is there another one? If there was another one, wouldn't they be going after that one as well? Instead, all they're doing is going after this idiot. Information. Sorely lacking. And it's the whole, this dude is like fucking Chuck Norris. I don't understand. It's just, what the hell?
Warning, flashing lights!
This dude's meant to have magic powers, but does absolutely nothing to them.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
That was the Vulcan nerve pinch.
Okay.
Hold on. I've got the right moment for this. Here it comes. Ready?
What the fuck? What the hell is this? Oh my god. And his eyes fine? What?
The aftermath of fucking what? You can't tell me that there was no other people around ever. Oh yeah, they were all evacuated. But why? Nothing happened. Every building was intact. There was no fires. Buildings weren't demolished. There was only Raymond. He was the only actual fucking bad guy in this thing, and he wasn't even really a bad guy. So that made no sense. The so-called military guy that was hanging out with him the entire time had no military training whatsoever. The regular human being with an eye patch had more training than him. What? I know. It should be fair because it's the lowest budget I could think of, but no, none of that made sense. The acting was terrible. The editing for the fucking whoever was using that camera was fucking terrible. Cinematography was bad.
You know, okay, so this is what I'll have to say, because I mean, I'm not out to demolish their film for what, I couldn't make something like that. So, props to you guys. You did something, you made something, and for that you should be credited for. But in all honesty, for me, objectively, it's just a bad film.
Why was SCP even mentioned in this? They don't tell you who or what that thing, what Raymond was. There was really no reason to even suggest that this was an SCP film in the first place. They could have made it anything they fucking wanted to. Hell, Raymond could have been E.T. fucking 2.0. Alright? It would have made the same amount of sense. They could have made him a modern-day fucking Jedi and started asking about his midi-chlorian count. Come on, there's a whole bunch of fucking things that could have made sense here. If they just not bothered with that. And actually gave us a little, exposition, perhaps?
Something.
So to go on.
The plot makes absolutely no sense. We're constantly told there's a mess out there, but we don't see anything. Anything.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a military presence when there was none. Oh, they evacuated everyone. But why? Nothing was wrong.
There's exposition in there that doesn't need to be there. You give us this story about Saxon and how his mom worked for Congress and she didn't want him and his dad was never around because he was always on missions. But none of that tied into, maybe, okay, my mom worked for the government. My dad was a military guy. This is why I know how to use the guns the way that I do. And I know how to check my corners and stuff like that. I know how to interrogate somebody. That could have been some type of exposition we could have used. But the only exposition of this was, my mom worked for Congress and she didn't really want me. My dad was never around. That doesn't tell me anything. And it has nothing to it adds nothing to the story.
Yeah, if his dad wasn't around, how did he get the training? That he miraculously has. The other guy works for the military, or even the non-military group, has no training. Can't beat the guy who's a regular civilian. No. Just no. And then, of course, Raymond being the SCP. I mean, what happened to the literal SCP that they showed right at the start of the fucking film?
Right.
Okay, it was on the road. It looked like a human. It was screaming at them, and they ran away. Oh no, we've got to stay away from that thing. It never really appeared.
Right. What? Okay, so Raymond's the SCP, right? Okay. Exactly. Raymond's the SCP. Then you need to add into that. He conjured up the person. Give us why did he conjure up that creature? Like, the world ends because of a creature or something, to where it's like, okay, everybody can now see this creature because he came up with it, but it's still part of Raymond's thing. The only two things that you connect to him being three things is the Foundation's after him. He's the one that caused the end of the world because he wished it. And he could tell people to stop with his force powers.
Yeah, and none of that was useful.
No. And no offense, but having him use the Jedi Force hand thing was kind of meh.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of it, Saxon did seem like he was getting attacked by something, because he was all shredded by the end. But what was it? There was nothing there. And again, if that thing was either conjured or not by Raymond, whichever direction you want to go in, why did it take out Saxon? Wasn't he supposed to be his best friend? Shouldn't it have come along and killed the, SCP fucking guys, the Foundation? That would have made more fucking sense. Or maybe it was him showing his true form. That could have worked too, but instead he was fucking, pissing himself inside that house. So, and then of course there was the sleeper hold right at the end. Let's see if the Vulcan nerve pinch actually.
Yeah. Even if you didn't see him push or something, when you pulled back, having a syringe, an empty syringe in his hand would have made more sense than nothing. And it's just like, why was the one soldier in the woods by himself that killed Danny? That's not how these things work. These guys go in groups.
You also missed the one that Eric Saber / whatever the fuck else he is.
Mr. Undercover Boy,
Why did he kill the military guy in the woods?
I don't know.
And he did it without weapons because he had no guns on him. He
No,
no
he
knife.
had a hatchet. He had a hatchet.
Okay, fine. He had a hatchet, but the other guy had nothing missing.
But the other guy had
he had
guns.
Nothing. He had nothing wrong with him. He had a fucking machine gun. He had a handgun. He had body armor, and yet the hatchet took him out. And then he couldn't even kill Eye Patch.
Right. And that's and I think that's the thing that really gets me is so. And again, this is why I'm saying this is a student film, because everyone was student age. Because in all honesty, the kid should have been an adult. Eric should have been an adult, because there's no way they're having some teenager work for the Foundation.
Yeah, but okay, none of this made sense, so it doesn't really matter at this point.
Doesn't matter.
All moot points. The makeup effects were probably the best part of this movie.
I will give credit where credit is due. That blood splatter that they panned out from after he shot Eric in the head, that was pretty good. That was really good, actually.
I thought he smashed him against the stairs, but whatever.
No, he shot him in the head.
No, I didn't even really notice. The sound was going in and out this whole fucking time.
So
really, they were saying most of the fucking film, so I had to keep turning the volume up and down.
But, you know, give it a look. See what you think. It's called Aftermath, an SCP film. It's from Night Owl Productions.
Just temper your expectations.
You know,
Don't
like
go in
it's one of those things that I'll always say. The film is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't. You may like it, you may not. For me, I didn't really care for this. For me, it made no sense. The acting, you either had the one guy who couldn't act at all, the only person who did act, she got killed, and then Saxon, whoever played him, was way overacting.
Yeah, the one that was killed, Danny, she actually looked like she could do something. But yeah.
But there's just the continuity errors for me really kind of pulled me out of it. Not knowing where we were, you know, there's no location. You can't pinpoint where we are. You're telling me everything's going nuts and the military's everywhere. We see 2 choppers, a plane, and that's it. There's no fires. There's no cars anywhere. I would have even taken if you couldn't do it and develop it. Because again, I honestly think this is just a student film. They say they did it in 6 months, which is why I really don't want to be too harsh on it. They made this in 6 months, which makes me feel that it was probably like a school project or something like that. Which, yeah, I'll be honest, I couldn't do that in high school, and I can't do that now, and I'm 42.
Yeah, just in any case, they did do one thing that I will put down in the chat after this, and that is they made a reference to a far superior film, and that was SCP Overlord.
Oh my god. SCP Overlord is probably one of the greatest SCP films I have ever seen in my life.
I'm going to put this in both because seriously, this one right here, okay? That one. If you want a good SCP film, that is the best one we have found so far.
It really is.
The one they made reference to. Anyway.
That is Evan Royalty, and his stuff is just because he did Overlord, Dollhouse, and what else?
He did a few of the what do you call those in-game ones, machinima sort of stuff. Like he used in-game footage for his couple of things, but I can't remember the names of all of them.
SCP Ghost Town, and First Contact.
Oh yeah, First Contact, that's right. In any case, for anyone who likes SCP, check that one out. If you like that one, try some of the other ones. They're not as good. This one was fucking fantastic, and they really should get, if someone could give them the budget, I'd say make an actual movie out of it. I mean, they took it places that none of the others have done. So,
and if someone could tell him that AGP has been trying to get a hold of him via email so we can have him on this show, please let him know, because I would love to have him on this show and talk about his work.
indeed.
But
In any case,
so on that note, I think we're gonna call that good. We're gonna be back with more SCP next week. We got a bunch of little short films that we're gonna take a look at. Some actually did come highly recommended from a friend of mine who actually is a fan of SCPs. And then some of them, Phil and I actually we glanced over them and we saw things that were like, okay, we'll check this out, but we don't want to watch the whole thing because we're trying to do reaction videos. We want you there so you get our actual genuine reactions when we watch these things. Again, today was Aftermath, a SCP film by Night Owl Productions.
And a disappointment. But, moving on.
Like I said, I don't ever want to be mean or cruel. I don't want to be like this Simon Cowell of YouTube SCP videos, but I like I said, I will give you guys credit where credit is due. You did something that I can't do. And, good on you for at least trying and making a film. And for those of you who like it, I'm glad that you liked it. And I'm happy that Night Owl Productions at least tried and gave us an episode of our own to be able to react to it. So,
and a reason to promote, Overlord again. So.
And a reason to promote Overlord again. Which, if we ever find something even worse than this, we may just go, and oh look, a good one. We're gonna watch this again. Because, dude, that ending was bank. But I guess on that note, we want to thank everybody for joining us. I hope that you at least enjoyed our reactions of going, what the hell? Because this is the only reaction. Yeah, that right there. That's the only reaction I have of. But of course, as always, don't forget, if you're over on Fuel's channel, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you're over on mine, make sure that you check out Fuel the Hatred over on Twitter at Fuel Hatred, and check out his TikTok and his Twitch channel at Fuel the Hatred. And of course, for us here at AGP, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and of course, YouTube. On that note, we thank everybody so much for watching, and we hope to see you all on the next one. Say bye, Fuel.
You just did it for me.